Alright. There it is. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another wonderful episode of the LTVS Podcast. It sucks you can't hear the song right now. It's great.
That's a little happy to get your headphones.
That's Sway Lee's
I was gonna bring my beats.
new hit. What is it? What's it called? Hurt to Look. Hurt to Look. That shit makes you want to roller skate with your girlfriend at the roller rink.
Which roller skates though? The one with the four?
With the four. I suck at roller
I
skate.
can't though. I can't do that. I'm more of like the inline track kind of rollerblader.
Oh, what?
Inline track rollerblades, like inline rollerblades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do those like two in the front, two in the back.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
But yeah. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good wherever you guys are watching us. Hope you guys are watching us all over the world. I hope we got that far.
Philippines and Thailand.
Wherever you guys are watching.
Chinese monasteries.
Salvador.
Sit back, relax, and just enjoy this episode. We have a good one for you guys today.
Happy Independence Day to all the Dominicans out there.
Yeah, happy
Hey,
Independence
thank
Day.
you guys. I
Forgot
appreciate
that's your
that.
Black Day. What, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing?
What do you guys do for that?
I mean, I was actually in the city. I was
God
doing.
damn, you actually celebrated?
No, you see, the thing is that they didn't do an actual parade. The parade is until like midsummer. But the Independence Day, we celebrate, you know.
Wait, why is it midsummer though?
It's just like a cultural thing to celebrate, like you guys would celebrate
Yeah,
Colombian
yeah.
Independence Day. I guess it's, you know, I mean, one of the ambassadors for the Dominican Day Parade did pass away. I actually was reading it because, you know, I did meet him last year at one point during the actual Dominican Parade midsummer, but I completely forgot that he passed away this
What do
year.
y'all do for the week when y'all celebrate?
I think we all just, you know, rile up as Dominicans and do what Dominicans do best.
Think
Get
about.
lit. Hashtag Incendio, you know, we want that word to life. Do Merengue life culture.
That's dope. Between the Dominican parade and the Puerto Rican parade, which one are you guys going to? You're going to the Dominican.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
I don't like. You see, I know there's a whole bunch of Dominicans that like create this whole like Puerto Ricans aren't Dominicans and Dominicans are Puerto Ricans, and they always fight about which one's better. But listen, man, I wouldn't mind going to the Puerto Rican parades. I'm just saying.
We
don't
don't.
shoot me.
Us Colombians, we don't really have a parade. We go to Flushing, Queens.
Yeah.
We have a festival.
Yeah, it's like a.
That's
huge,
what we do. We have
huge,
a huge festival there. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. That's when I first started to learn how to walk. When I was one, that's
Yeah.
where I first started.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what a story.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
learned how to walk.
I learned how to walk at a Colombian Day, the Colombian festival. Yeah, the Colombian Independence Day.
Colombianos, I gotta walk.
Yeah, that's where I learned to walk. So, all right, but yeah, shout out to all the Dominicans out there.
See how fly over there.
100%.
So we're gonna get into one topic that.
Can get your hookah ready.
Sorry, before we get into the topic, you know one thing that irks me a lot that Dominicans do, especially like amongst like the male crowd, is that they all like to put hookahs in their whips. Like you know
Wait,
how
what?
extremely dangerous that is.
Wait, what?
They will drive around with the hookah in their backseat.
No, stop.
Yes, I've seen it one too many times.
A hookah in their car.
Yeah, that shit is. Like, I don't even know how to get it lit. I guess that's just like a
Hold
Dominican,
on,
you know,
tell me,
like
this
passive
motherfucker
talent.
he has a charcoal lit
In his Honda Civic.
Yeah, Honda Civic.
in the fucking bubble, bro.
Oh.
with no cup holder.
No cup holders.
Look,
You know what? Sometimes they'll put it in the center console if it's big enough. Because like if they have a small hookah and the center console is big
Well,
enough,
yeah,
they can
I
just
think
place it in there,
they would just.
bubble wrap it, make sure it's.
So when they make it tight turns, yo, hold the hookah real quick. Just make the tight turn.
No, but I mean they got those caps where you can put like on the heater on the top so that the charcoal doesn't swing around.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, okay. I was
They
just
make
about
it
to say,
safe to an extent, but I just don't think it's
that's
fucking
just so
plausible,
stupid.
man.
That's
Like,
just so stupid.
it's
though.
not. Yeah, it's not safe to any like. You know.
Well, I would say they probably invest the most money in their car and their hookah. Then good for them. Oh, there was one picture I saw on
tax returns,
Instagram that this guy had a hookah that was a pink AK-47.
Yeah, I've seen those get really popular. Yeah, it's like it's so childish. Like, out of all the hookah spots that we went to, remember when we went to go buy the first hookah we shared? It was humongous, but then there was that other hookah that was right next to it that was like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
That was just stupid.
10 feet tall.
Yeah,
it was like
I'm
I'm
exaggerating.
exaggerating.
It's my passive talent, you know. First come
it's
thing,
like-
it's a deal, and it's, you know, the exaggeration part of it.
It's like every Hispanic when they say like, "Yo, I'll be there in 5 minutes," and it take like an hour.
Yeah, I'm still in the shower when I say I'll be.
So never believe them.
Oh my God! So watch out for Honda Civics with hookahs in there.
Yeah,
Car.
very
You
dangerous.
gotta away from them. So Kelvin wants to talk about this topic that he found interesting. I think it's pretty interesting itself. I guess he's gonna give you the 101 on how to slide into a girl's.
No,
DM.
I'm asking people how to. I don't know.
You don't know how?
Like I was gonna ask you guys. Like how would you do it? I have no clue. And the audience, I have no clue.
How to slide into a girl's DM.
I have
so
not
like that's
slid into girls' DMs at all.
so. You're single.
Yeah.
You see your girl on Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be. See your girl post a fire Snapchat. What is
Snapchat is different though. If I have a girl Snapchat, there's some
I guess yeah, because you already have
more,
bases there.
There's more work put into that to get
already.
a Snapchat.
Yeah. So okay, on Instagram, whatever then.
Like yeah, let's just say like I'm following. Like I just found this girl and like I'm following her out of nowhere, and then I like a couple pictures, and then she likes a couple pictures.
That's automatic DM territory.
You think so?
I think
So if you guys exchange likes, is all right. Now it's time.
Yeah,
for
but
me
you see,
to
it's gotta
message
be
her?
like kind of like that like for like situation. Like you can't like 10 of her pictures and she only like one of yours.
Right.
Like it kind of has to be like, you know, if you like 3, she likes 3, and then it's just like that's
Work your way up.
That's the instant go. You like
How
comment on a picture, if she replies, boom, you got it. You can't do it too fast now. Like I was explaining to Chubby the other day, when the female shows interest. You can't just all be like, oh, it's good, you know what I'm saying? And you can't make frivolous excuses about shit. Like
Relax,
if she hits
chill.
you up with the, yo, come through, and you're like, you know, you're trying to play it suave and, you know, try to get, you know, work your way in there slowly and, you know, show that you care. You kind of have to, like, you know, play your cards right. I mean, listen, you know, you can go all in and, you know, play your cards and see how it works, but sometimes, you know, I feel like that's the wrong way to approach, but that's just my opinion.
Right.
So,
It's like poker. If you go all the way in, sometimes. Never know.
you miss your shot. You can't shoot your shot. If
You
miss
shot your
So,
shot.
but what I'm saying. So you think so? What is the basis? How many likes
How many photo likes?
should it be
Yeah,
for
how many photo likes?
you both to like each other, like pics, for you to say, okay, it's time for me to message her.
I think
Directly.
a 5-to-5 ratio.
5.
You know?
So if I like 5 pics and she likes 5 of my pics,
Yeah.
all right.
And it doesn't have to be all 5 right away.
Now my
It
question.
kind of has to be in the same day though.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna get to that. I was like, all right, yeah. Let's say the pics happen on the same day. Are you going to message her on the same day, or are you going to wait? Because you said you want to play it suave. You want to
Yeah,
play it
I
cool.
always like, you know, like, because like I think the problem with this generation is that rush to attention kind of like
I feel like
divides the power.
I feel like, to be honest with you, I don't know. I might sound crazy. If you give the girl, whoever that is that you're trying to court, that much attention, I feel like she's going to have. She's going to feel like she has too much power over you, and
That's
then she's going
exactly
to like
right.
do
That's
whatever it is that
exactly
she wants to do with you. Because like, oh, this guy's
play
a
with your
this
emotions.
yeah, this guy's a chump. Whatever. I got this guy on my finger, in the palms of my hand. I can do whatever I want with
I
this
got
kid.
his balls pretty much.
I got his Dyson device. Is basically, you know what I mean. So, all right. So she likes 5 of my pics.
Let it rip.
She likes she likes 5 of my pics. I like 5 of hers. What am I saying in the DM?
Wow, that's a good one.
See, that's why I don't know. I never slid in a girl's DM, so it's like,
Get the fuck.
nah, that ass, never.
This
You
dude
never
is
messaged the
bugging
girl
out that
directly on any social platform.
Not slid in. I slid in the comments.
You are lavishly lying to your boys.
No, I'm dead ass.
Stop it.
I slide in the comments, and then if I know it's safe, then I slide in the
Oh,
DMs.
so you mean is that you've never went from picture liking straight to DMing?
Yeah, there we go.
You've took it step by step.
I do comments. I do the extra step.
Okay.
So-
You do it for the security purposes of not, you know,
Get
it's
it
kind of
right.
like that
Why-
I love you. You don't want to say I love you and then not get that
No,
I love you
no,
back
no,
because
no.
it just destroys that I love you.
Right. Yeah.
I
So-
get it.
All right. But so you're trying to wonder what it is you say to a girl
That's
on the
it.
DM.
Like, shit.
I mean, if a girl,
What's good?
I mean, hey,
Sup,
what's
What
up?
do you
Not what's up, mom.
What's up, ma?
What's up, ma?
No, it's gonna be the sup, ma.
The sup, ma?
Yeah, sup, ma.
What's up, ma? No, depending on where she's from too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's from Long Beach, you just get her with like, hey.
I mean, I mean, a lot of people are gonna look at you like, oh, just hey or hey or
Ross,
what's up.
ma?
It's not like it's nothing bad. It's you just basically
No,
hey.
actually, from the Bronx, you gotta say what's goody.
I think it shows like when you say just hey, and I'm not gonna go into the whole 3 Ys situation.
No, hey,
It's
what's
just
wise?
hey.
That'd be
You
fun.
see, the hey is just like, oh, you know, like maybe it doesn't show enough interest to get that conversation rolling.
Hey with an emoji, smiley face.
What kind of smiley face?
Just normal smiley
The
face.
creep smiley face, the wax smiley face, the I'm kind of want to be your friend smiley face. Nah, it has to be
The
like
one
a
with the blushes.
wink.
The
or-
one with the blushes. You know which one I'm talking about? With like the
Yeah.
blush.
Okay.
Wait, which
I
one?
try
The
to stay
smiley
away from
face
that
one or
'cause
the
I'm
one
nice
that
and
you
brown.
kind of like little smirk?
No, the smiley face one.
I do the
That's
emoji
that's
where
the-
it's kind of like, you know, like that side wink.
Oh,
like
the
wink.
smirk. The smirk.
Yeah, the smirk.
Yeah.
I do the smirk. I like because I like cool, man. You know, I just keep the conversation rolling.
Right.
Suave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest with you, and it's just depending on who you are as a guy, how you're going to keep up the conversation with
Yeah,
you.
because that is key.
Oh, yeah,
That is
that's-
If you're a
essential.
funny guy, make jokes. If you're a serious guy, talk about, I don't know,
Politics.
some topic, whatever. Like, what do you think she may
I
be
think you
interested
can't
in?
be
You know what I mean?
you can't be overcrowding the seriousness part.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you are a serious dude, it's cool, but you know, you kind of have to like fluctuate
Yeah,
the
fluctuate.
conversation.
Because no girl wants a really serious guy. Like,
I
they
mean,
want a
when-
funny guy too.
Yo.
So.
I mean, you can tell when a person can't carry a conversation when they keep on saying what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
I hate that shit from
That's
especially from females.
So,
You're just like-
what are you doing? Or what are you up to?
Are you still there?
So,
What you doing?
Not
much.
I
What
guess.
about you?
Yeah, that disinterest just kills it. I don't even reply after that.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I guess you could try after the podcast is over with to see how.
You know, put
How it
up some
goes.
examples. You know, let's get some screenshots going.
Jesus.
Straight slaughter.
Everyone's about
set.
to.
oh my god, I wish I could screenshot the DMs that Chewy sent.
Woo!
Those must have been fire because those girls
Those must have been.
responded.
Those must have been flames coming out your mouth, kid.
I don't even think Chewy can hear us.
One
He's over there playing
was
Tetris.
definitely like William Shakespeare style, like
He's like, hey, yo, ma.
Where
You're
are-
fire.
Yo, ma, where art thou? Oh shit.
your bosoms and your anus.
Anus. Anus?
Chewy, you
Anus.
might wanna think that.
Your
Anus.
anus.
Up, bro.
Hey, yo,
What are you talking about?
you're not saying to a girl, yo, ma, your anus is looking. You're not saying to a girl that, bro, because.
Your bosoms and anus.
Oh, and it's
magnificent.
a rap for me too. Like if I'm talking to a girl, like if I was single, if I'm talking to a girl and she talks to me like how you say how a Bronx person would talk.
What's good?
Yo, what's good, my guy? I'm like, yo, I gotta go. I'm good.
I
I'm good.
think I messaged the wrong person.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Chilling. I'm
My
good.
babysitter just called. You
If she
didn't
talks
get a
to you
kid.
like shit, if she talks to you
I
like
do
that,
now.
I'm chilling.
If she
I'm
talks to
chilling.
you like that, she's definitely from the projects.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mount Vernon.
Chilling. To those people out there who have, I guess, a specific line, I want to see this. If there's any people out there they have a specific line.
What is
they
your
say.
go-to line?
Yeah, what is? There's people with go-to lines. What is?
Yeah,
You know,
guys.
you-
I
Oh,
try
that's
never
also
to have a
line.
go-to line. I just try to pick up on something
Hey,
that mutual interest.
Don't give us your best one. Just give us one you've used before, because many people are gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna try to give this guy my whole arsenal of lines that I got
In my
under my
weaponry.
sleeve. Nah, I'm just gonna give him this. Just give look at the
Fortunately
one
for
you used
myself,
before.
I
You
don't
know what?
have this
You know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna ask somebody. It's gonna be my go-to. Do you play Fortnite?
You should put that on your Tinder.
You're gonna get blocked immediately.
You're gonna get Joel Embiid.
What's Fortnite?
You're gonna get blocked immediately.
It's
I'm gonna build a castle and then fuck you again. That's what it sounds like. That's what Fortnite is.
It's when a community gathers around and tries to kill each other. More like a survival meets all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
We'll see how long you go with that conversation.
Right there, when I say that, she's
Be
gonna
like,
fucking.
wow.
Block
It's
the
just,
shit out of
you're gonna see under your message seen, and that's it. She's not
Seen.
she's not gonna reply.
Or the next one, and the other one could be, are you submissive?
You're too forward. You're too straightforward. You're way too straightforward.
You never know if he shoots that shot and it hits.
If he shoots that shot and someone says yeah, I'm gonna be scared for Kelvin because he's gonna get into some shit that he doesn't want to get into.
Where are we gonna find him? We're gonna have to put LoJack on.
We're gonna have to find him in the warehouse and he's hanging by his ankles because the girl like fucking.
How is she submissive? She's probably the one up there.
And that's what she wants you to think.
She's gonna make use of it.
She's gonna make you submissive. And then now what? Huh? What are you gonna do now?
You swell. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god. Shit. So yeah, I guess that's our 101 on how to slide into a girl's DM is trash.
Was that 101? Like, I think that was like remedial 001.
remedial
001. Like, I don't think that was 101. That was like.
Now let's say most of us here we have female friends, right? I have female friends, and
Do you have female friends, Brandon?
Yeah.
I have
friends, female friends.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
To me, it's just
Carlos
this is the 007 of our generation.
Carlos does have female friends.
He's just that low key.
So
Menji.
Now let's say
don't give out his old government.
when you're single, right?
Might as well give him my social security while you're at it.
when you're
You
single,
want me to? I could do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Chris is gonna kill us.
I'm
today.
gonna fucking kill you, all of you. Can I get this topic out?
Continue.
Jesus Lord. Alright, so I swear to God, one of you guys I see it, I can smell it coming. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I know I felt it. I knew it. Fucking assholes. So when you guys are talking to your female friends, when is it drawing the line to the point where they're not going to be your female friends anymore?
That's a good question. I mean, you see, you never want to be in that relationship where
It's not a relationship.
no, but within your own relationship.
Right,
Let's say you do have a girlfriend, then you have friends on the side.
You
You never want to be in that relationship where it pressures you to ever think about a situation like this.
I mean, I don't want to. What's great about
At least you're thinking about it for the respect of your girlfriend. I understand that.
yeah, no. What's great about my girl is like she lets me have, the female friends because she has trust in me because I'm such a great guy. So I don't want to toot my own horn.
What are you talking about? You didn't want to, young.
But she lets me have my friends that are females. You know what I mean? Like I do have a best friend that's a girl too. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool that she lets me do that. That she has enough trust in me. Now, am I going to do the same thing for her? Yeah, she can have friends that are guys. I won't mind. It goes back to a topic that me and Kelvin talked about in a past episode. But look, what the topic was is that where would be crossing the line with your female friends to the point where like I don't think she's gonna be my female friend anymore for what I said, like sexual wise. Would that be crossing the line if you're trying to fuck your female friend?
While still having a girlfriend?
No. You guys
single.
don't have, you guys
Okay,
single.
so you're shooting your shot at this chick.
You're not
that's your
technically
friend.
shooting your shot because you don't want a relationship. You just want sex.
Yeah, but you're shooting your shot. Not your mate. Listen, like when I say you shoot your shot, you're rolling the dice, and it's not it's a risky move, and I respect it.
Mhm.
But it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because when you plan this, you have to understand there's always repercussions for everything you do. You drink water, you could choke. It could be a little sip. It could be a lot.
They go what?
Yeah, you could choke on water, bro.
I
People
understand.
choke on their own fucking saliva.
Yeah, I
It's
understand.
ridiculous.
I understand. I'm just trying
Okay,
to see
but
how
listen,
the hell
there's
you
repercussions.
steer this in.
So let me know of arc this and steer this boat to the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot your shot and she says hell no, and that you're a pig. You just lost a friend.
You just lost a friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Case in point, but you shoot your shot, you get it, you're in there. Now you're really fucked up. Because not only were you guys friends, but then you banged. You did the hang and bang.
Uh-huh.
It's a signature move.
Uh-huh.
I tried this back in high school. That shit ruins your friendship.
Okay.
They will never look at you the same. Never. It could have been the best time of their lives. They will never look at you the same because they expect a lot more of you now.
You hear that, Kelvin?
So be careful where you shoot your shot and where you leave it.
I would say another thing is if you say I love you.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Now, you know, no, wait. Now that phrase right there is very loose now because a lot of people say I love you without meaning I love you. Of course.
Yeah, because if you throw it and you don't receive it, like I said before, back, that shit hurts.
Now, like they say, like you love them not because you're in love with them, but you love them because that's your friend.
No. Like you're saying, like romantically, I love you.
Like you're in love.
It's all about showing how you love them.
Like,
because you can't just say.
Yeah, you guys are just out and about, hanging out, and then you just be like, I've had feelings for you for a long time. I love you. Like that type of shit.
And
that would probably. That's another like, shoot your shot type of thing.
Right, and then when she
that's
says
more like.
And then when she says no, like this can't.
Well, yeah, she's definitely gonna fucking not talk to you ever again, or she's not gonna look at you the same ever again. That's another thing.
There's
it's very hard. I mean,
the life of a guy is very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
I think I try not to overthink things.
Maybe
because
it's hard
you get
because
caught up in
sometimes
your shoelaces
but late at night, sometimes you
just
be thinking in your bed, you be like, That's when the overthinking comes, or when you're like really fucking smacked.
Would you slide into a girl's DM saying I love you?
Oh no. No. Automatic scene and block.
Scene and block.
That's an automatic right there. Hell no.
Well, there you go. Now
especially
you know not what to do.
No, of course that's like kind of obvious.
And don't dick pick it. You don't.
No, not nowadays. Everybody,
That's a very loose and really risky move to play. You have a .000.
My question would be why, on this topic of how can you talk to your female friends, why can't a guy have a girl best friend and a girl have a guy best friend? Why is that? So a lot of people frown upon that because they think, oh, that's not a guy best friend, that's not a girl best friend. Like, y'all about to go out, or y'all boyfriend or girlfriend, shit like that. They always like generalize it to the point where they should be in a relationship or they are in a relationship, but they're not. They're just guy best friend, girl best friend.
I like to say I grandfather closet. You know what I'm saying? If they were best friends before I even met them and got into a relationship with them, I try to pay a lot
That's
of
different,
to that.
Exactly.
And then, I just ask questions, what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable saying like, oh, how are you and this person? How is your friendship? You know what I'm saying?
Like, have you ever
you gauge it by their response, the way they act, you know what I'm saying? Because if it has to bring up some concern, and I know I've said that in this past episode, if they're going to go hang out with someone, let them go hang out, because if they mess it up, they mess it up, you know what I'm saying? You have nothing to lose, but, you know what I'm saying, your chance to go find someone else.
Right.
Because, at the end of the day, I'm pretty straightforward. If it didn't work out the first time, it's not going to work out the second time. And if you get out of the mess that you're in, because, let's face it, if they did something, you were in a mess.
Alright, so then what about this then? Let's put another...
curveball scenario?
Curveball. They are best friends, but they were dating before. They became exes, then became best friends.
Yeah, that's a different.
That's a good question because I remember when I dated Jasmine, and then we met.
Yeah, you're name dropping.
Okay, see, but, we still maintained a great friendship afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she in college, met the love of her life, and then they got married.
Right.
I wonder what he felt like me being around. You know what I'm saying?
I
know he didn't feel threatened because I told him straight up like, nah, never. You know what I'm saying?
So there's some insecurity there though.
There could be.
Slight.
I don't know. I've never.
Depending on the person though.
Yeah.
But either way, that's.
Congratulations to them though. They got married.
That's good.
Bravo. Congratulations to you guys. I don't know you, but congratulations.
We wish you a healthy and happy marriage.
5 years.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You don't want. That's fucked up. Jesus Christ. All right.
Imagine if I called that. Oh my God. Call me a guru, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna call you Satan.
I'm gonna put you on Hot 97 with Rosenberg.
I'm the guru now,
It's Johnny Culture.
But yeah.
Okay. Baby.
So there goes those, I guess, short topics. They were short, but they were pretty informational. Is that a word?
Informational.
Yeah, that's definitely works.
Statistical.
Statistical.
Analytical.
Analytical. There you go.
Word of the
Okay.
day, analytical.
Philosopher over here. All right. So
Nah, you're the philosopher.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you were. Last time you said somber.
You can still get me on that word. It's somber. Yeah, people use it.
You start off with somber note,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
So
Public
you
service.
guys wanted to talk about this woman wrestler that cheated to win 2 national titles because she used to be a guy.
Cheated. Yeah, you ain't
She
slick.
used to.
I
So
caught you.
so what it is? I was just being a dickhead. So what it is a woman wrestler won 2 national titles, but there's a lot of
She was a man before.
a lot of shit getting thrown at her because she used to be
A dude.
a dude. She was born a male,
She was
turned
swinging a
female.
mini hammer.
turned female, and then
Won 2 national championships.
won 2 national champion. Not right after the surgery. Went, I'm gonna go win 2 national champion. Like she was a wrestler and won 2 national titles.
These kids are cake.
So the question is out there: was it cheating?
So it's very
It's a very difficult, situation because listen, just as there exists a women's league and a men's league,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there should be a transgender league. It's not to have them isolated. It's to
There's not enough
keep the
transgender.
playing level fear.
There's not enough transgender though for that.
I understand that, but there should be a fair level game process to this. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, but if you can't have that league, what would you put them as? Their sexual orientation before their surgery or after the surgery?
I will put them after their surgery
No, I'll put them before.
because they wanted to change their sexual orientation. They wanted to change from whatever it was to whatever they are now.
Yeah, but you have unfair advantage.
Yeah, but
Naturally.
No, I
Nothing.
I understand that, but
Then they're not allowed to compete then.
not scoring against
You're not going to
transgender.
start
No,
a
it's not,
separate
'cause
league.
it's
They
just
should all be
not-
unified.
You are going against the transgender community, saying that they're not allowed to compete because they used to be a male, female, and now they're either
Because they're naturally unbalanced compared to the other ones.
right. I understand that they get a little edge,
A little edge, they got a big edge.
but you can't say that they are not allowed to compete.
Well, if they don't want to compete in the sexual orientation they were before, then yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a touchy
Like
subject.
it's like a female going to becoming a man. It's like that's an unfair advantage for the rest of the people over him,
Right.
because she was never born as a male, so she won't have the same physical structure as a teenage boy at 16 years old.
I mean,
She's gonna have a physical structure more of a 16-year-old girl.
I guess
And
you're
we're-
right. I mean,
But
even
we're
without
talking.
hormones.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. It's not right at that age. They're still teenager age. They still haven't even grown out of that all the
Puberty
hormones.
phase.
Yeah, all that puberty phase.
Thank
That's the problem right there. There we go. Now, all right, that is a problem. When they're older, I think that should be fine. What you said before, that they, after the surgery, they should do their sexual orientation. I think they're in high school. They can't. It's just not. It's not naturally, correct.
mm,
It's just too much imbalance because they're still going through puberty, and also taking all those hormonal medicines.
right. I mean, I don't know. People still gotta figure out the I want to say pros and cons. They still gotta figure out the even keel of it, so it could be evened out.
That's what I'm saying. I think they
Because it's still basically
I think
open.
I think for high school it should be like how I said it, and during college it should be the way you said it.
Okay.
Just because there's more years, and you're past puberty phase, and there's more years of all right.
But back to, go ahead. You were gonna say something?
No, I mean, I was pretty, solid. I mean, it's either you diversify the league and make one for each, male, female, transgender.
It's just not enough.
Or
though.
you bring them all together and then just separate it by
Well, bring them all
so
together,
play
like-
cycles.
The thing is that where you're gonna go to, if you're trying to make your own transgender league, then they're gonna feel ousted. Like they're gonna say, why can't I participate in the women's league, or why can't I participate
Because
in the men's league? because they you know they changed for instance this was it a male wrestler turned to female, became a wrestler. She wants to be in the female, you know what I mean?
I don't think she got the operation to be in the female league.
I don't think
but the fact that she got the operation, became a female, I think it presents an issue because think about it from a parent's perspective. My son wrestle another kid, whether they had an operation change or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if your kid's a female and she's in a wrestling league, and then you have a guy that became a girl, it becomes a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it could be a little, it just like everything else, it hasn't been tested yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the power difference, the weight difference. You know what I'm saying? Like how much weight difference is there in that league? You know what I'm saying? That they're participating in. Because you think about a girl that's 120 pounds going up a kid that used to be a guy at 135, whatever, I'm thinking it's like 15 pounds the limit.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Or 10 pounds the limit? Or is it more?
I think it's less.
For what?
For wrestling. I think it's something about UFC.
No, whatever the case may be, I'm saying 10 pounds over someone is an advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult because, I'm saying, if you're a guy, you're going to easily flip over a girl at your own weight level. Mm-hmm. But she could also easily flip you over, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you're within the same respective height, weight, power level.
Kill Bill.
Exactly. That was a movie, but I just feel like it's too much of a touchy subject for people that don't know about it to talk about it. I just feel like it's, something that has to be done into doctors and lawyers and parents.
Right. I mean, still, you guys didn't answer my question. It wasn't cheating.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck that.
You think it was cheating?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, she was technically not supposed to be allowed to do that.
We'll see. But
I just think
it's still a touchy subject. It's still a touchy subject.
Oh yeah, now it is. A lot of people are gonna,
because a lot of people, then the transgender community is gonna come up like, oh, she should be able to win those national titles because she's transgender, blah blah. But it's whatever.
Just not at that age. You're still going through puberty. You haven't finished all your hormone and shit.
I'm pretty sure this is not a topic of discussion on ESPN or whatever the case may be. We just thought it was very interesting because of the circumstances with the female wrestler was going through. So it was pretty dope. Speaking of national titles, I'm gonna get into this little corruption that the NCAA has been going through. If you guys don't know, the rules and regulations of the NCAA. Basically, one of the rules states is that their college athletes are not supposed to be getting paid at all. They cannot make any form of money while they're playing their respective sport, whether that be basketball, football, soccer, baseball, whatever the case may be. They are not allowed to make any money. That is an NCAA rule.
Even through endorsements?
They're nothing. The athlete is not supposed to be getting paid. And you're going to see why I feel like that's a bullshit rule, because I'm going to get into it right now. So, yeah, the NCAA is correct. They've been getting figured out by the FBI. They got breached by the FBI. They've been wiretapped. They've heard conversations. They've overheard that some players in Duke, University of Kentucky, University of North Carolina, shit like that, have been, been paying their players when they're not supposed to. My issue, my gripe with that thing is, do you guys know a tuition for a very prestigious college in here in the U.S. is? It's probably more than $50,000 per year for tuition, right? More than 40, more than 50,000 for sure.
A year?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Tuition, right? And these are prestigious colleges because this is University of Kentucky. This is Duke. This is Arizona State. These are colleges that make it to March Madness. They get TV time on ESPN, on TNT, on TBS, wherever you guys are watching it. They're gonna go to the Final Four, whoever it is. They get exposure, and because of this exposure, the NCAA, their board, makes money. They make millions and millions and millions of dollars off of these kids because they want to go see Trae Young play.
Yeah,
They
shout
want
out to him.
they want to go see. I'm gonna put it for example. Last year, Lonzo Ball. They want to go see Karl Anthony Towns play in University of Kentucky and Devin Booker. They want to go see DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall play in University of Kentucky. They want to go see these players because these players are going to be the next big thing in the NBA. So the NCAA is like, they make money off these kids.
Mm.
Smart on them, right? I guess if you're a businessman, that's smart on them. Now I'm gonna put myself in the shoes of the middle class worker, or even probably a lower class than that. You know, some of these athletes, you've heard their stories. They've come from a home that had probably just one parent, mother or father, whoever it is, 4, 5, 6, 7 siblings. They lived in a project. They lived in a hood. They lived in poverty, right? You tell me where the hell a single mother of 5 or 6 children is going to support their kid with $40, $50, $60, $70, $80,000 tuition bills so they can play basketball.
Most of those kids, anyways, are getting full ride scholarships.
It don't matter though. This is not always the case, Kelvin. It's not always the case that they're gonna get full rides. It's not always the case. There's some kids that are on the basketball team that they don't have scholarships. You've seen videos on YouTube. You've seen videos on ESPN that they give away scholarships because the kids can't fucking afford it.
Well, yeah, that's a majority of their.
Well,
that's what I'm saying though. That's my gripe.
Let me ask you this: if I got 2 questions for you. So how do you feel if it would be right for the federal government to stipulate that all college tuitions have to be the same and affordable to a certain degree?
What I think they should do is they're not going to pay the kids, make college tuition more affordable.
Okay, yeah, but so you're saying let's go for the college. Now, do you think making college affordable for all the kids is going to ruin the competitiveness for the sports industry? Do you think opening those doors and brightening it open, because let's say this, that, you know what I'm saying, the kids that do get those full rides are the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you're opening the doors up, and now you're kind of like, you know, allowing a lot broader of, and you know what I'm saying, I'm all for it, but I'm just saying, you know, do you realize that opening those doors is going to bring in more individuals who may not be as great, but what I'm saying might, like, you know, water down the competition?
No, the thing is that you probably, what I'm gonna get at is that not everyone's meant to play basketball, football, shit like that. There is tryouts.
Yeah, I know. And scouts.
They have to still make the team, right? My thing is that these kids are expected to play in these tournaments that they have to travel across the country. You know what I mean? To play in these tournaments, to win their college some money, and then the NCAA some money. These kids are not making $1 off of it, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree the fact that an athlete is juggling their schoolwork and juggling their sport that they want to play professionally soon. They have to juggle that, and on top of all of that, they have to make the fucking tuition bill. Otherwise, they're gonna get kicked out of the school.
I understand.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. For the fact that we still have an NCAA tournament, an NCAA organization, and they're not paying the fucking athletes, the football athletes or the basketball athletes, and then on top of all of that, the audacity of those fuckers to suspend the kids for taking money when they need it the most. For you an example, you were great. Let's say you were great in basketball. right? You go to UK, you go to University of Kentucky. You play for University of Kentucky. Whatever the tuition bill is, unfortunately, your parents can't fucking afford it. Right?
Yeah.
An agent comes to you and says, hey, listen, I'm going to give you this loan so you can afford your tuition bill. Are you going to take it?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, yeah.
You just got suspended from the basketball team because you just
exactly.
took the money. Because you're looking out, not because of, partly it's because of yourself, and the other part is because you're looking out for your parents that are killing themselves to try to get you into college in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's my gripe. That's the thing I don't get. If you're not going to make college tuition affordable, pay the fucking players. Yeah, it sucks because then people who go to the university, they're gonna think, oh, why is the point guard getting paid, but I'm not even an athlete and I'm not getting paid. Well, all right, you're not playing the sport. It sucks for you. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. I mean,
You're
I just think schools, as universities go,
and then
should be
there's a lot of gripe for kids that are one and dones. There's a lot of gripe for them that you just stay in college for 1 year and then go turn pro the next year. It's because they can't afford the fucking tuition.
I don't think you're allowed to go pro right out of college.
No, right out of high school you're not allowed. You have to go to college for at least 1 year and then turn pro. Okay. You have to go to college 1 year.
Oh,
that's the rule.
Because then I was reading something a while back
is that for all sports?
Changed. I know that's for
not for all sports.
It's not for all sports. For basketball and I think
football.
Yeah.
Football is 2 years.
Because the last person to go to the NBA without going to college was LeBron James. LeBron James was the last person. Then they implemented the rule: you have to go to college at least 1 year.
Look at the king now.
And so that now he's set for life now because he's probably one of the greatest basketball players
in the world.
So, you know what I mean? He's set for life. It don't matter. He won't need a college education. He won't need a college degree because he's set for life. That's understandable. But for the guy who isn't set for life, you know what I mean? He doesn't have a college education now. So, it's mind-boggling to me that, you know, the NCAA is still trying to fight that.
How much do you think they should pay them then? Because they play
or should there be like a max amount of money they can make? Because I'm
not saying
that making too much money.
No,
I'm just saying them making too much money is gonna shy away from their ethics to. Because I could understand the corruption of money. You know what I'm saying? When you make too much money too fast, and I've seen it in all diagrams of life. You know, from people who become officers, who become lawyers, who become drug dealers, who become car salesmen, in every different diverse form of making money. Making too much money too fast makes you too hot, and it puts you in the hot seat, and then there's a chance for you to fuck up.
I understand.
I think that rule where they can't make money is to protect them as young-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for the positive side of this. It's just to protect them. You know what I'm saying? Think about someone like Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? That's the GOAT right there for me. You know what I'm saying? Let's say he had the chance because he came from a situation much like you were talking about. And let's say that he got too hot too quick. This man never went to practice. He didn't have to go to practice. But that bad habit of not going to practice to show your teammates up, you know what I'm saying, and help them out, is the same thing that puts into NCAA mind, like, you know what, if these guys are really here to make the effort, let them make the effort. And when they finally realize or, achieve that glory and that reward, it'll be that much more, and it'll be that much, better anticipated.
Right. No, I understand. If you give a kid, we're going to call them kids because we're older than them. They're like 18, 19 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you give a kid, I'm exaggerating here. If you give them $500,000, $600,000 because you play for the University of Kentucky, whatever the case may be, you give them that much money. You give an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old that much money, they're not going to know what to do with it. They think they're going to be on a high and they're just going to start spending stupidly. I understand that. I'm not saying to give them that much money. What, 50 to 75% of their tuition bill?
No, I think they should be allowed to make their tuition bill.
Or probably make their tuition bill.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about, like, let's say their tuition bill is let's say for the 4 years is 400,000, or let's just go say 100,000.
Yeah.
The max you're gonna be able to make a year should be somewhere between 100% of that to 125% of that. So let's say, you know, because that'll cover expenses, you know,
Right.
livelihood and stuff like that. I just think that's a fair amount.
It-
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying let's let these kids make millions.
Millions? No, I'm not saying
I'm saying
pay
that
them.
corruption
I'm not
of money
saying.
just gets
I'm not
to-
saying paying millions. I'm saying paying a tuition bill will be fine, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's people that there's people that can barely. My sister went to St. John's. St. John's University. Their tuition bill is like $40,000 to $50,000.
Yeah.
My parents couldn't afford that, so because of that, my sister only went for one semester at St. John's. She could not graduate from there because it was too expensive. You know, so I guess I see that firsthand. She wasn't an athlete, but I see that firsthand that someone who couldn't go to finish their college education in the university that they wanted to go to because it was too expensive. You know what I mean?
See that.
So now these kids that probably have it worse, you know what I mean? Like there's people that, you know, they come from a hood, they come from a poverty hit town, whatever the case may be. They can't afford that, bro. And then the NCAA is still making them play without getting any income. It's just mind-boggling to me, bro. To me, it's just stupid. Like, just pay the guys. If they're not gonna pay the guys, make college tuition affordable.
Definitely.
Do something because
I mean, I think that goes for everybody.
just fucking pay them. There's no why can't they get paid? Why? To me, I don't understand why they cannot get paid. Pay them a tuition bill. Pay them two tuition
There's
bills.
15 to 20 kids in a roster.
Right.
So you're paying 80, let's say it's 80,000 for each of them. That's like probably close to $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
No, more than that. My bad. That's like close to $1 million.
Right.
There's got to be more than 100 teams in Division One.
Mm-hmm.
So now the problem is, what do you rank? There shouldn't be, every player shouldn't be paid the same.
No.
Then that's the problem there too. And also, there's different tuition bills for different schools. Probably Duke is probably less expensive than Princeton, or the same as like fucking LSU compared to Florida. Then there's an issue right there going on, like depending on like what their ranking, or like depending on like this tuition of the school, like how would they pay for that?
I mean,
and then depending on like how many times they play, like if they're a starter or not.
I mean,
I think the whole situation.
There's a lot of
I understand that. I understand that there's a lot more into it, but the fact that they still should be able to get paid. I don't care how much money it is. At least help them.
Well,
if the 50% to 75% of the tuition bill, or the tuition bill completely it's gonna be too much. Help them out a little bit at least is what I'm saying.
The NCAA should do that, but also I don't think the whole tuition thing got to be lowered. That can't be possible because most of those schools that are Division I are private schools.
Right.
They're not run by the government, so they can't have any control or say with the schools.
So
with the tuition, that's the problem too.
So if there's
NCAA should do it because the NCAA is run by the government technically.
If like you said, most universities are very prestigious, are private, so
they have to say
they can't. Yeah, they have to say how much a tuition bill is. We can't tell them how much the government can't tell them how much it should be.
It's just the NCAA should do.
So if that's the case, then just pay the fucking.
Because NCAA has made almost $1 billion in revenue.
They make March Madness. If you guys never watch March Madness is great to watch. It's very great to watch. I like watching it.
It's lucrative.
And then the national championship for football, for college football, it's great to watch. College football is great to watch.
Yeah.
Just pay the fucking guys then. You're making that much money already.
Well,
just
the
pay them.
NCAA should pay, but just the thing is, it's capitalism. They don't want to pay.
So
and that's when the government should step in. But we do have. I wouldn't say because it's been going like this for a while now. There's just some ethics in government, I guess, that they don't really fuck with. And I guess this is one of the ethics they don't really fuck with. They don't want to pay these kids. They don't want to pay like school, I guess. It's been going on for like mad years. So for me to say it's only for this term, that's kind of fucked up and stupid for me to say that. So that's like, it's the government in a whole that needs to be fixed, not just.
That's a lot of work to be done.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's the hardest thing. It's capitalism. in America, it's very hard to fix because everybody wants to get rich.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That's the hardest thing to. But they should start implementing some things for the college students out there, because most of them can't afford them, so like, there should be some benefits to that. There should be some benefits that they are generating revenue for you guys. There should be some type of compensation.
So that's my stand on it. I think it's ridiculous. So we'll see how it plays out. There's still a lot more colleges that need to, the FBI is still trying to figure out who's being corrupt and not. But the NCAA as a whole is corrupt.
I don't think they'll catch any more unless those colleges are kind of stupid, because now they're like.
No, they already have from the articles I read from like Yahoo and Bleacher Report and shit like that. They have more colleges lined up to get put out there for fucking up for going against the rules, the NCAA rules. So we'll see how it plays out. But if you're a college athlete, bro, fucking try to get paid. Try to get paid, bro. Whatever it is, I won't be mad at you for taking the money.
And that's the government's job, and also that's the government is stopping that from happening.
Just whatever. That we could keep going on and on about it, but we have to wait to see how it's going to get fixed. So there's that. So I guess the last topic we could talk about is you guys want to talk about Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, man. Oh, I'm super excited about that. Wish it was this year.
So 2019, everyone's favorite game, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is going to get remastered, just like how they did with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one. It's going to get remastered, it's going to get put out again next year. And for me, that was my favorite Call of Duty. That was the one that I broke out with the community, with my friends. I used to play with my older brother and his friends. They were all Colombian. And that's where I broke out, and that's where everyone thought I was like, yo, I should go pro playing Call of Duty. So then I stopped, and then I'm shitty playing Call of Duty now. But guarantee, I'm getting this game, bro. This is the Call of Duty I fell in love with. It was so dope to hear that they're gonna get remastered. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you see more games getting remastered in the future?
I think more games are getting remastered now because it's very hard to create another classic,
right?
It's impossible.
It's just
like Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 2, man. Like those were the games of those years, man. Like
so it's
Battlefield will never come out another.
So it's essentially like how movies are now. Like they're quote unquote remastering movies now. So now I guess the video games has come to that point where, damn, it's hard to create a classic video game.
Yeah.
Let's try to remaster old video games that everyone loves.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I think that's the new fashion, especially like with all these like little consoles that are coming out, the Nintendo, blah blah blah. I recently got one and I played it for like all but like 3 hours and just put it back down. I was just like, this was great, but I should have just kept the original.
I'll definitely be copying this game. I cannot wait. It was great to hear that they're coming out with remastering this game. It's so dope. Yeah. What are you guys gonna get it? Are you guys gonna copy it?
Oh hell yeah! 100%.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
I feel like with the fucking jacket, bro.
I feel like now, hopefully this game is to the point where I guess us as a group can play Call of Duty again on Xbox, because the last time it was me, our friend John, our friend Santos, Carlos, our camera guy, and our friend Javier Aguita.
Yeah.
We created a team. It was playing, I think it was Black Ops 2. And we went to the ranking system, like to play ranks, to see where we got. And we got...
You guys got pretty high?
We went up to gold.
Really?
And
what was the highest, platinum?
I think the next highest was platinum. I think the highest was diamond.
Okay.
I think that's how it worked. But so we were like 2 tiers off, being a good team. We were like, yo, we got so excited. We were like mad proud of ourselves. Like we saw this and we were like, yo, we're actually good at this game. The next ranked game we played against a platinum team, and they destroyed us to the point where we were looking at each other and thinking, what were we thinking that we thought we were good at this game? This team
that
to the
game
point
made me quit.
that team that team
I put the controller down.
that team on the chat on their headphones were like, how they said to us,
A little kid.
how are you guys
Kid.
a gold team? They said that to us, and I'm looking at my TV like, and questioning myself like, how are we a gold team? How did we just get shitted on by these players? And we're playing, I think it was hardpoint. They knew each and every spawn on that hardpoint, and we were 50 steps behind.
Like
we had
headless
no
chickens
idea.
around the map.
Yeah, we were running around like headless chickens. Like we thought we just had to get kills. I said, nah, that wasn't the case. There was already someone hanging from like
hardpoint?
So it's like you gotta capture a base and take control of it and get as much points as you can.
Okay, that's hard point. All right, I remember that.
I swear to God, I saw a guy hanging from like from a building with one hand shooting at me like this. And I'm like, that's not even possible in this game. How are you doing that? Like, it got to that point where they were doing shit that I didn't believe with my eyes. So that was the last that was the last time I played competitive. It's competitive because it's ranked. So I'm gonna say it is competitive. That was the last time I played. That was the first and last time I played.
I can't remember what ranked game I played for Call of Duty, but it was like a solo part to it. I did pretty well for it. I'm not sure if it was Black Ops. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Black Ops. But I hated all I think it was, Activision. I didn't like any of the Activision Call of Duties. It was Infinity War that I liked. Those were all the best ones, like Modern Warfare.
Well, Activision is the whole creator of Call of Duty, but it was Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, shit like that. I liked Infinity Ward. Yeah. Infinity Ward was best with Call of Duty. And then Sledgehammer, and then I think it was something called Raven or some shit. I forget who.
Treyarch.
Treyarch.
I hated Treyarch.
I didn't like Treyarch at all, but I played it. We were pretty good at the game. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I feel bad for my girlfriend now. I'm going to be getting that game next year, and probably not going to be.
You think it's going to be the top games?
Right.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 one of the top games for next year?
What 2019?
Maybe. Because a lot of people play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. A lot of people say.
I think actually the remaster might be more popular than the actual Call of Duty.
I think a lot of people like
Modern
Warfare 2.
You think it will be the top games? Like, top games that are right now? PUBG, Fortnite, League of Legends. You think they'll get beat?
The way things are going now, maybe. I want to see why not.
I was going to say it's going to be Fortnite, but right now Fortnite looks like it's on a steamroll on everybody.
It's going to die out.
It should have been died out.
No, it's going to die out. I honestly think it's going to die out.
Bro, it hasn't...
You say this now because you see how many viewers it gets on Twitch. Everything has its end.
World of Warcraft is dying slowly.
Fortnite is going to die out. It's going to. Now I'm not saying it's going to die. I'm not saying it's going to die out next week. I'm not saying it's going to die out next month, next year, but it's going to die out.
No, it's going to die out. But I'm saying it's not going to die out in 2019.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not a fan of Fortnite. A lot of people are. It's too cartoonish for me, man. I'm not a fan of it.
I'm super excited for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, that game.
Super excited for that. I'm a cowboy at heart. Just for that game.
I'm a cowboy at heart.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop Modern Warfare 2.
Will Smith.
If you guys want to see me on Call of Modern Warfare 2, I'll put my gamer tag on the video. So.
Yeah, I think I might get Final Fantasy.
Yeah, from that, bro.
On your PC. Have you guys ever played Final Fantasy? Like hard body on PC?
No,
on PC.
The last one I tried to play was the one with their MMO, that they released.
Yeah.
I played like 3 hours of it, and Leidos got ahead of me by so far. And I stopped playing that game.
No, the last Final Fantasy I played with heart, like really religiously, was the one for PS2. The one with the blonde kid.
Cloud.
Cloud.
Fantasy
Yo,
VII.
No,
You know what?
not Cloud. Not Final Fantasy. Fuck, which one?
You know what game I want Capcom to continue making? I want another Devil May Cry game.
They're remastering one of them.
Why? Just make another one.
I know you want to continue the story.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like they should release like an anime for that show, but like a proper anime.
Oh, alright. Talk about remastered.
Devil May Cry HD collection.
Yo, what? Talking about remastered.
I don't think.
Andreas?
No,
I don't.
3 has that.
Oh,
actually,
you know,
or Vice City too.
it'll be cool. No, but I don't think that Grand Theft Auto will ever remaster the games.
Yeah, because they always bring out new shit anyway.
and it just gets it gets better.
A couple
but
games,
That
but
is
they haven't remastered like. I think they've remastered like handheld.
Yeah, it's just handheld.
That is true though. That I mean,
I
they
don't-
just come up with better shit though.
They just get better. Whoever it is at Rockstar Games that works with Grand Theft Auto,
As
yo,
Rockstar.
yo, pay those guys more
Well, there you go.
because they're great at what they do.
That's probably their bread and butter for Rockstar. I mean, nobody
Bro,
knows
it
Rockstar but them.
It got to the point my mom was playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Stop it.
My mom was playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
It's really.
I got to that point. I'm like, wow.
My mom couldn't believe how popular those games got though, because she used to see me playing Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4, and she's like, "This shit's all over the news," and I was just like,
Yeah.
video games are like everything now."
No, back then it was more like breaking news because it was so graphic and violent, and now everything is graphic and violent. So really,
We could definitely talk about a topic. We'll save it for next week because since we are guys who play a lot of video games and shit like that, you've seen the shit because of the shootings and whatnot that they're trying to do that shit again to ban shooting games and shit like that. They're blaming it. They're blaming it on the.
Oh,
How
on
do
video
shooting
games.
games contribute to the
It's
mindset
not-
of shooting up a school? I think
they're
it's
not.
No,
They're
it's
not.
not. But that's
cyberbullying,
but that's
pressure from home.
That's another. That's a definitely a good topic that we can really
Cyberbullying.
dive into next week.
don't pick on kids.
But that's stupid for them to think that it's because of the video games. So, but yeah, I think I don't know how long we talked for. That was a pretty good episode.
How long was that, Carlos? Should be. How long?
This
So far?
fucking guy.
For what?
How long has it been so far?
An hour plus.
So, all right, yeah,
I guess we could call it a night then.
yeah. So,
We'll be seeing you.
yeah, those were the topics we thought were interesting today. We'd like to hear you guys' feedback to see what you guys think about whatever the
like,
topics
make
you
sure
thought
to
were more interesting.
comment.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like comments. If you don't like it, all right.
Just also comment too.
Yeah, comment. I encourage commenting. Like,
Critique,
to see,
yeah.
critique us. See what we could do better.
Critique the boutique.
say
But
shit. I don't give a fuck. Just say something.
but yeah, from all of us here in the LTVS community,
Tweet us too if
um,
you use Twitter.
Twitter.
At official LTVS.
Send it to
you're gonna put the fucking.
I know, but I'm just saying like audio.
Oh yeah, all right. So yeah, plug away your shit then for the audio. You guys want to get some followers?
I'm good, man. I just want
We're
people
too
to like,
modest.
comment,
then.
and subscribe. I don't want to be famous.
Carlos?
Oh, that's like that song. Oh my God, what's the song name now? I had like a little mental fart right there.
It's just like
It's like that song.
It's like that song. What song was it again?
Yeah, I
guys,
forgot.
look at
Oh
that.
my God. Hold on.
Oh my God! You know we're gonna wait for you to find the song that you're talking about.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Damn.
You're not gonna find it. All right, so
No.
follow me on Christo. That's CHRISTOH_ on Instagram. Be sure to follow all of our social platforms. That's Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, High Five, whatever social
Monster.
whatever social media
Indeed.
it is there. We will have one.
Tinder.
But from all of us here,
POF.
from all of us here, and
Badoo.
Jesus fuck, man, this guy is just
What's POF?
plenty of fish.
Oh, wow.
This is a disaster.
Plenty-
Doing a
plenty
podcast
of
with these
thoughts.
guys. Thank
These
you guys.
I'm pretty cool.
Thank you guys for watching,
I'm pretty cool.
and take care.
I can't believe I didn't find that damn thing.
What we do? Sexy little bitch, you throwing titties out the window. You from out of town, but you know what we get into. All I wanna do is go out trapping with the shooters. Wrist on froze, you should see how I maneuver. Shorty say she down and up